Starting tomorrow, a hospital in Baraga County will offer a new program for county senior residents.
And it will aim to make their lives easier by addressing challenges associated with aging. TV6's Houghton Hancock Bureau reporter Colin Jackson visited the hospital today to learn how it will help with these concerns.
Baraga County Memorial Hospital has formed a partnership with Senior Life Solutions. SLS is a nationwide group therapy program that assists seniors 65 and older with handling problems that cause age-related depression and anxiety. The hospital will soon be offering this program to Baraga County residents. The professional staff includes a board-certified psychiatrist and a registered nurse.
This is a way for us to support our seniors in the community who might be struggling, whether it's from a loss of a loved one, change in living condition, loss of independence, chronic health conditions, or any other challenges that come with aging.
After being assessed, you can meet up 3 times per week for a group therapy session. Individual sessions are also available, as well as phone or computer sessions.
As the program director and nurse, I will be overseeing the supports that are provided to our patients while ensuring that they are progressing through our program.
This program is new to the UP.
Senior Life Solutions has over 120 programs across the United States. We will, however, be the first program in the Upper Peninsula. That's something we're really proud of.
According to Stowe, he encountered the work of Senior Life Solutions while working at another hospital. When he came to BCMH, he says he realized a program here would benefit the county's seniors.
At our most recent community health needs assessment, 1 in 8 seniors lives alone in Baraga County. It's stressful to live alone anywhere, but in this region, it's really tough.
The program will go live starting tomorrow. Anyone can be referred to the program, and appointments can be scheduled by calling the hospital. Colin Jackson, TV6 News, Lawrence.